Hi world, it's 22:09 in the morning on the 15th of October 2016 and we're approaching the full moon. So, if there was a bunch of astrologers together and someone said, it's Aries full moon, there'd be quite a few raised eyebrows. If that person then said, yes, it's Aries full moon with Mars, which rules Aries, in the sky, conjunct Pluto, there'd be a few people, a few astrologers going, I think I'll leave now. I think I'll go and make myself safe, thank you. And then if you said, yeah, it's full moon in Aries with a Mars conjunct Pluto with the full moon in Aries conjunct Uranus, they'd start frothing at the mouth and running for the hills. This is the full moon in Aries conjunct Uranus with a Mars-Pluto square to add to boot. Mars-Pluto conjunction, I'm sorry. It's a volatile one, folks. The full moon is actually in about 18 hours from now, 20 hours from now, 5 a.m, 6 a.m. UK time tomorrow morning, Sunday morning. The full moon, it always arouses passion. The moon is bigger than it is normally in the sky at full moon. It's going to affect us. Police officers know that their cells are normally a bit fuller at full moon. Sensible surgeons don't operate on full moons because they know about blood flow. People in charge of institutions for the insane generally, if they're sensible, try and get the weekend off at full moon because they know it's going to go a bit mental. Full moon in Aries. It's got a little bit more oomph, a little bit more bite, certainly a bit more volatility than most other full moons. It's one of the 2 or 3 full moons each year that I kind of think I'll be careful around that time. Full moon in Aries conjunct Uranus in Aries, and I do mean conjunct. This is not a loose conjunction of some 4, 5 or 6 degrees. This is conjunct to less than 1 degree. Everyone whom over the course of this last 6 months has been subject to the effects of Uranus and has come about in terms of sudden change. Periods of unexpected, unpredictable change that have pulled the rug from underneath their feet, leading to crises, trauma, unpredictability, disruption, chaos, drama, and or stimulus, innovation, novelty, fun, adventure, independence, freedom and liberty, because Uranus has its positive side as well. This full moon is very much the cream on the cake. It's a time where all of the changes of the last 6 months are going to become much more accented. And if there's going to be any explosive actions on behalf of individuals, and the individuals in question, I suppose, are those born around perhaps the 11th to the 17th of July, January, April, October. But these are the ones who are getting challenged. If there's those born of the same dates, 11th to the 18th, around, June or August, December, or slightly earlier in February, then you're getting blessed. Changes around, big time. And with a full moon in Aries conjunct Uranus, there is a sense of volatility, explosiveness, fieriness, implosiveness for those that don't act, unpredictability. Because of all this, I'm strongly recommending that unless you're young, headstrong and ignorant, or brave and very foolish, I would not go out in the next 24 hours on a big party. I would not go out clubbing and consume large amounts of alcohol or narcotics. Wouldn't do any of those things anyway, but there's going to be a lot of crazies on the streets in the next 24 hours. And it's a feisty, fiery, provocative time where people can easily get their buttons pushed and then say and do something they'd later regret. It's full moon in Aries. Common sense says, be cautious. Don't be suspicious, don't be paranoid, and don't just stay at home under the covers, but be cautious, act prudently, stay in control, and walk away from arguments or confrontations. With full moon in Aries conjunct Uranus and Mars conjunct Pluto, this next 24 to 48 hours is probably the most volatile time of the year. Take care, world. Bye.